people. Welcome to another video. Today, we're going to talk about, I have three quick and easy ideas that you can implement in your house, especially if you have children, that will make your life easier and a little bit less stressful. Now, of course, we're talking about school age children. Unfortunately, if you have little babies, this is not probably going to apply unless you have a mix of some school children and whatnot. So let me get started. All right. So, number one idea that I have is definitely to do meal planning. We spend, as parents, we spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing meals, preparing snacks, doing this, doing that, shopping, food shopping. We're going to cook something and dang it, we don't have the ingredient that I need. Or, and then you go to the store and many times end up spending more money than you planned because, God dang it, love Walmart, hate Walmart. You know what I mean? Like you go to Walmart and so many other things get on the cart. And if you go with children, it's almost like, oh my God, how did I end up spending $100? And when you look at everything, a lot of it is stuff that they wanted and they were nagging and whatever. So to avoid all of that, my dear, go plan your meals, okay? And it doesn't have to be anything exactly, doesn't have to be anything fancy. And you can switch around if you want, but that will give you, number one, an idea. So when you go shopping, I go shopping, for example, once a week. And I have a meal plan on a little whiteboard from Dollar Tree. Okay. And I should say Monday, this, Tuesday, this, Wednesday, this. Friday is usually a frozen pizza, honey. Frozen pizza with maybe a salad on the side. That's it. That's Friday. Everybody knows it. Wednesday, I usually do spaghetti. Monday, I may do rice, beans, and chicken. And, you get my drift, right? So when I go shopping, I already know, and I barely ever change the menu around. Okay, and if you look at your life, most of the time you cook the same thing almost every day, right? So what I do is that, okay, I already know. So I'll buy, and to save money, I'll buy like a bag of beans. I'll do them in the slow cooker, divvy it up, frozen a few of them, take them out, every other day, whatever. When I need them, we don't do rice and beans every day, even though we're Puerto Rican. But just to give you an idea of like I meal plan, so I know, okay, I need beans because I don't have any in the freezer. I need, so when I go to the supermarket, I go with my list. I know the ingredients that I need. And one thing very important is that my girls get home around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the bus. So I make sure usually that I have dinner ready before then. Of course, if you work outside of the house, that's going to be tougher and there's nobody at home to prepare the meals. What does that do? It stops them from snacking so heavy when they come home from school and they're hungry. That worked for me. Again, if you work from home like a lot of us do nowadays, I highly recommend that you should get dinner done early. You do it early, they come through your door, they smell the food, they may just pick to have an early dinner. Number one, is better for our digestive system because it allows us time to digest it, move around, versus going to bed and our tummy is full. If you don't work from home and don't have a slow cooker or something like that you can leave it and set it and leave it and not worry about it, or even a rice cooker, if you do rice, there's rice cookers with timers as well that you can say, okay, start cooking at 5 or whatever, whatever you can do. Sometimes leaving the rice in the morning cooking out the door, when you come back, is still fine. I've done that many times too. But find, if you don't, if I used to not work from home, I highly recommend that you look at different options. Number one, that would be easier. So when you come home, it's faster and it's easier to prepare the meals. You already know what you're going to eat, cook, whatever. So you can even, leave the ingredients on the top counter. If it's a meat, take it out, put it in the fridge instead of the freezer so that you don't have to wait for it to defrost and all that stuff. Number one, what's going to cost you, honestly, you're going to end up bringing food from the outside to the house, like takeout less, which is going to save you money, but it's also going to give you better nutrition. You'll be able to eat healthier meals versus all the sodium and the calories and the all that stuff that comes from eating out all the time and every day. And then As you're saving money, that's going to allow you to have the number three, which I'm not going to go there yet, but hold on to that because there's a good use for that money that you're saving. Okay. Number two, Number two is to delegate. Again, this applies for with school age children, but delegate tasks. And this is what I do. Okay. All of my children, and I think every child out there nowadays has an iPad, has, a tablet, has a cell phone, right? So what I did is that I created a group chat. Okay. All of us are Apple products. So I just, I got everybody on there, but you can do a text chat, so it's a group chat. And there are times that I'll come downstairs and there's dishes. Then when I know there were no dishes in the sink, I don't stress it out anymore, honey. I take a picture of it, put it in the group chat, and immediately, or the next day, if it was already late, somebody will say, "Oh, sorry, mom. I'll take care of it." Another thing that I do is that, okay, when I see that there's certain things in the house that have to be done, this is another tip: have a schedule, a family schedule that you can all post in and look at. So I have a schedule on Google Calendar and it's shared with everybody. And so I'll do like, and with all of us, I have three at home. We can get the house clean in no time. Okay. So because we all have different tasks. So what I do is that on the group chat, I'll make a text and I'll say, okay, number one, I'll schedule it. So I'll say, okay, Saturday morning, make sure nobody else has anything else going on from this time to this time. And I'll make it short, 1 or 2 hours. It doesn't have to be a long time. Okay. Unless the house is filthy, filthy. But, like mop, sweep, wash dishes, clean the counters, clean the tables around the surfaces, the bathroom. The bathroom is what takes the longest. So usually the oldest one do. For all those little things, they don't take that much time. And clean the rooms. Everybody's responsible. The rooms that doesn't go into this bucket of time. There's a bucket of time that nobody else is to do nothing but cleaning. Okay. And I'm talking about, and I have a big house, 2,300 square feet, 5 bedrooms. Like I have a huge house. We still take around 1 to 2 hours at the most. And that's because the bathrooms do take a while. That's really, we keep everything pretty neat because I use this all the time. So what I do is that I'll create a list and I'll put names on the tasks. So everybody knows who's supposed to do what. Okay. So let's say Danny is going to sweep, Anna is going to mop. The hallway, Danny is going to vacuum the hallway, Anna is going to do the stairs. The bathroom is usually Dania because she's bigger and she's just better at it. And she's 17 versus this 11-year-old ones. But if the 11-year-old ones are doing it, I'll do the sink one, and I may do that too, like the sink, Danny, the toilet, Anna, the shower, Dania, and the overall, floors. So I can do that, but um, do it in a way that everybody knows what they're supposed to do and give it a timeline. Okay, give it a timeline. Tell them 9 o'clock Saturday morning. Don't go. We're waking up. We're getting this done. We have 2 hours to get it done. That's it. No excuses. Okay. Then number three is to one of the things to that creates stressful life for us is not truly spending quality time with the family members. I mean, sorry, we're usually doing a lot of different things. We're usually busy, 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 go, go, go. I think it's extremely important that we spend time with our family doing something fun, doing something, like going to the movies or going to the beach or going to the mountains or going hiking or going walking around together, walking the dogs out in the park, anything that you guys can enjoy together, bond together as a family, even if it's a picnic. So you take that money that you saved, right, from doing just your shopping list and shopping for the ingredients and meal planning. You take that money and you invest it back onto them in experiences. And many times you don't even need money. If you don't have money, that's fine. You can just, bring sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches to the beach or whatever, river or lake, whatever. You can do that. You can make those adjustments without spending money. But one of the things that brings us a lot of stress is when we're go, 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 and we don't take time to just chillax, have fun, just, talk, play card games, you know, do something outside of the house is preferably. If not, well, inside of the house, if, we may be in lockdown again. But doing something that we all enjoy, that we all can relax, chillax, and just have a good time. All right. So I hope that these three tips helped you a little bit. Comment down below if my favorite one, to be honest, tell me what's your favorite tip. My favorite one that has completely changed how I is having that group chat. Having that group chat where, you know, I delegate, I, take pictures of things in the house that are not acceptable and let them figure out how to fix it. They don't want mommy mad. They don't. Okay. Mwah. Love you so much. And I see you in the next video.